As we mentioned, we're talking right now about student loan repayments because we know that as we speak, millions of folks who carry that federal student loan debt are trying to probably navigate some changes here. The Biden era saving on a valuable education repayment plan, it was called the SAVE repayment plan, is now gone. So folks are being forced off of that. And there are folks who are advocating for these people, saying that these monthly bills now could increase by hundreds of dollars a month. So we're looking into how borrowers are transitioning right now. Ivan Rodriguez is joining us. What can you tell us about this transition period, Ivan?
Well, Vanessa, more than 7.5 million people were enrolled in SAVE. It was the most generous income-driven repayment plan option. And now that SAVE is gone, many borrowers, as you mentioned, are going to be facing higher monthly payments.
For Franco Vitella, the end of the SAVE plan brought 4 different payment amounts in just weeks.
It feels absurd.
Vitella says the federal loan calculator first estimated $50 a month as his new payment. His servicer then sent a $0 bill, followed the next day by approval for a $745 payment. After reapplying, he's now paying $225.
If I revisit the student aid site and recalculate it, it quotes a different payment of $208. So not a huge discrepancy, but it kind of shakes my confidence. Do I have the right payment even?
His confusion comes as about 7.5 million borrowers are being moved out of the SAVE plan. Once borrowers receive a notice from their servicer, they have 90 days to choose another repayment plan option. If not, they'll automatically be placed in a standard repayment plan. These monthly payments can be higher than other plans, but total interest paid is usually lower and length of repayment is shorter, according to studentaid.gov. A recent survey by the Student Debt Crisis Center found the median monthly payment increase for borrowers is $500.
That's more than a car payment for many borrowers. Depending on what state you live in, that could be more than your mortgage.
Abram says borrowers should compare plans at studentaid.gov and contact their servicer.
Do not hide from this. And at the very least, if you can't afford to make the payment, go on a loan forbearance. But the worst thing you could do is just not pay and fall into default.
Servicers are sending out these notices in waves, and that 90-day clock that we talked about, that's going to begin once each borrower receives their formal notice. For many borrowers like Franco, that increase in monthly payment might mean a tighter monthly budget, and it could also mean postponing larger purchases like a new car or even a home. Vanessa?
Yeah, definitely some tough pivots that some folks are going to have to do. We know that there are still some repayment options out there. We know in the One Big Beautiful Bill, there was that repayment assistance plan that was just introduced. So what do folks need to know about that? Does that provide any relief or any options in specific for borrowers?
Well, about 25% of borrowers have opted for the repayment assistance plan, according to the Undersecretary of Education. Borrowers' monthly payments will be between 1% to 10% of their income, depending on their earnings, though they must make at least $10 of payments a month.
All right. Ivan, thank you so much for your reporting. We'll see you next time.